In recent months, the Duggar family has been at the focus of a media storm, partly as a result of the highly publicized legal issues of Josh Duggar, the eldest son of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Other factors have also contributed to the media storm. The conviction of Josh Duggar on charges relating to child abuse has been one of the most talked about and controversial occasions in the history of the Duggar family. There is one person who has kept fairly silent throughout the incident, and that person is his wife, Anna Duggar. This is despite the media hysteria. Since the horrific events took place, Anna has maintained a quiet profile, despite the fact that she is well known for her deep faith and her dedication to her family. Anna, on the other hand, has recently made a rare public appearance, breaking her quiet in a move that the majority of people found surprising. A family in a precarious situation. Since the premiere of their reality television show, 19 Kids and Counting, the Duggar family's life has been one of the most prominent topics of discussion in the public eye. The Duggars have long been the subject of both love and criticism due to the fact that they are a huge and close-knit family. The ideals of the family, which are based on their steadfast Christian convictions, have been at the center of their public persona. Additionally, their dedication to conventional gender roles, courtship, and big families has been extremely important. On the other hand, in the year 2021, the Duggar family was shaken up by a scandal that nobody could have possibly anticipated. In addition to being a political figure in his own right, Josh Duggar, who was formerly considered the family's golden boy, was taken into custody on allegations of receiving and having data that was allegedly related to child sexual assault. It was a protracted court battle that culminated in his conviction in December of 2021, which was the result of his arrest. It was a devastating blow to the Duggar family, not just because of the criminal charges, but also because of the great scrutiny that it brought upon them. The conviction startled fans and was a devastating blow to the Duggar family. At this point in time, Anna Duggar was going through a really challenging period. She had to deal not only with the betrayal of her husband's deeds, but also with the public criticism that comes with being married to someone who had been convicted of such horrific crimes. She had to go through both of these phases simultaneously. Despite the fact that the rest of the family has issued a number of remarks to the public, Anna has remained unusually silent. She has chosen to keep her private life throughout this turbulent time period, as evidenced by the fact that she has not been seen on social media, in interviews, or at public events. The uncommon appearance of Anna Duggar made a rare public appearance at an event that no one had anticipated she would attend, which occurred several months after Josh was found guilty of the crime. A church service was held in a small town in Arkansas, which is where the Duggar family resides. The event was not extensively promoted and was held in the state of Arkansas. It was there that Anna was seen for the very first time since the beginning of the judicial processes. The photographs that were being shared on the internet showed Anna in a calm and collected manner, accompanied by her children. In keeping with her typical fashion sense, she wore a long dress that was tailored to her modesty. Her eyes were filled with an evident sadness, which was a reflection of the great burden that she had been carrying for the past few months, despite the fact that her manner was steady. The event was not about Josh or the scandal that surrounded him. Rather, it was about her faith and her determination to bring up her children in an environment that is both caring and devout. Anna saw this as an opportunity to reestablish her connection with her community and to concentrate on something that had always been significant to her: her faith in God and her responsibilities as a mother. The fact that Anna was willing to face the public after going through such a difficult time was one of the most stunning aspects of her appearance. She made the decision to return to the public glare, albeit in a more quiet fashion, despite the fact that it might have been simpler for her to remain out of the spotlight. Many people interpreted Anna's uncommon appearance as a hint that she is making an effort to keep moving forward, despite the fact that her future is completely unpredictable. It was a personal choice for Anna to remain silent. Anna made a deliberate choice to maintain her silence during the entirety of the judicial proceedings and Josh's trial. She did not take to social media in order to defend her spouse, nor did she make any public statements regarding the incident. The fact that she remained so quiet throughout such a highly charged period was a mystery to a great number of people, including her supporters and her detractors. For the most part, Anna's decision to remain silent was a more personal one than anything else. In light of the fact that Anna is a lady who is strongly anchored in her faith, it is possible that she felt it was more important for her to concentrate on her family and her relationship with God than to participate in the public discourse. It is also possible that her quiet is a reflection of a profound sense of internal turmoil. She is a mother who loves her children and wishes to shield them from the consequences of their father's behavior. On the other hand, she is responsible for those consequences. In contrast, she is a woman who has been married to Josh for more than a decade and has 4 children with him. She is also a mother to their children. It is impossible to fathom the emotional complexities of her predicament, and it is most probable that she requires some time to discreetly comprehend everything that was going on. In spite of the fact that many individuals were critical of Anna's silence, accusing her of being complicit or encouraging Josh's behavior, it is essential to acknowledge that she was confronted with a circumstance that the majority of people are unable to comprehend. Her quiet was, in many respects, a coping mechanism. It was a way for her to take the time she required to traverse this difficult moment on her own terms. The function of Anna as a mother. Throughout her whole life, Anna Duggar's function as a mother has consistently been one of the most significant aspects of her life. The names Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, and Meredith are the names of the 4 children that she and Josh have together. Anna has been a hands-on mother throughout the entirety of her marriage, placing a high priority on the health and happiness of her children and bringing them up in accordance with the principles that she and Josh both held dear. Since Josh was taken into custody, Anna has gone to great lengths to ensure the safety of her children. Although she has not made any public statements regarding the impact that the allegations against Josh have had on her children, it is quite evident that she is doing everything in her ability to protect them from the public scrutiny that has surrounded the family from the beginning. Throughout their whole lives, the Duggar children have been shielded from a significant portion of the outside world. It is highly likely that Anna has continued to provide them with a secure and loving home, away from the media circus. Anna made a rare appearance, and during that time, she was observed spending time with her children and interacting with them in a manner that demonstrated her commitment to her capacity as a mother. Anna places her children at the forefront of her priorities, and she continues to prioritize meeting their requirements in spite of the significant obstacles she is confronted with. In many respects, this exemplifies the tenacity and robustness that have been defining characteristics of Anna throughout her whole life. The love that Anna has for her children is unflinching, regardless of the challenges that she is experiencing in her marriage and in her personal life. Anna Duggar can look forward to the future. Uncertainty surrounds Anna Duggar's future at this point. The fact that Josh is facing major legal implications is going to cause Anna's life to shift in a variety of ways. Despite the fact that she has not disclosed any information regarding her subsequent actions, it is quite evident that she will continue to rely on her family and her faith as she makes her way through this challenging journey. It is possible that Anna's moment of rare public presence was a start toward recovering her own identity, which is distinct from the controversy that has cast a shadow over the reputation of her family. It is possible that it was also a means by which she started the healing process, enabling her to gradually emerge from the shadows after she had been hiding for several months. What the future holds for her relationship with Josh is something that only Anna knows for sure. It is not obvious how she will continue to demonstrate her dedication to her marriage, despite the fact that she has repeatedly reaffirmed her commitment to it. Many people are curious about whether or not she will remain by Josh's side throughout his time in prison, or whether she will decide to move on for the sake of the well-being of her children. It is very evident that Anna Duggar's journey will be one of development, strength, and faith, regardless of the decision that she makes. Final thoughts. It was a momentous occasion for both Anna Duggar and the general public when she made her rare appearance some months after Josh was found guilty of the crime. Having been silent for a considerable amount of time, she finally made her return to the public light in a manner that demonstrated both her vulnerability and her power. Even while there is still a great deal of uncertainty over her future, Anna's silence and her recent reemergence are both reflective of the complicated and intensely personal character of her own circumstances.